Scab for the bosses, don't listen to their lies. Those poor folks haven't got a chance unless we organize. Which side are you on? Which side
Taylor.
are you on?
Phoebe.
This is the story of a girl.
I heard she drowned a river. She cried a river, my apologies, and drowned the whole world.
She did. It was devastating.
She looks so sad in photographs.
But you know what? We absolutely love her.
When she smiles. What a banger.
What a banger.
Absolute banger.
Taylor and I were discussing, just before we came on air, of like our very specific ways that we like things organized in our homes. And we were like both talking about the styles in which we organize our closets, and we were like, "Wow, yeah, I love that. I love that idea.
I love that idea." I was like, "It's so organized." Yeah, and then Phoebe showed me her closet.
Yeah,
and I was like, "Oh my god, this is beautiful."
And then we were also discussing like, you know, you have to be efficient about the way that you load the dishwasher.
Absolutely.
So you can fit the most dishes.
Absolutely. It was Again, I was telling Phoebe when me and Eden moved into our apartment together, I was like, well, you got to make sure the bookcases are done like you do bookcases, right? Eden was like, what are you talking about? And I was like, well, the biggest books go on the left, smallest books go on the right.
Right.
And then obviously it goes in like descending, biggest on the bottom.
Right.
Medium books in the middle shelf, smallest on top.
Of course.
And Eden was like, I don't think anybody cares much about it. And I was like, people do.
Some people do.
Actually, people really think it's important.
And I love how it's like, because I'll do the same kind of thing where you'll be like, well, you know, this is how you do this thing, of course. And other people will be like, I don't know that there is a specific way. And I'm like, well, I thought that there was.
Well,
I thought everybody was doing things like this.
There is. I'm here
In
to
my
tell
world,
you it is.
there is rules
Yeah.
to how you organize things.
Yeah, and it's like, if I don't do it this way, I might go crazy.
Yeah, exactly. We don't want that.
Like, we have obtained too many books at this point, so we have, like, kind of the thing going on where there's, like, some behind the front row of books. Which is fine, because you can't, like, see it.
Yeah.
But, like,
It eats you away at night.
Yeah, I'm also like, we could get another bookcase.
That's true. You might need to.
I think we're going to have to.
It
but
sounds like.
Also, we want to get, like, a cohesive bookcase set, which I think would be cool, you know? Yeah. Because, like, books and plants are one of those things that are, like, it's, like, the best decoration. Like, it's timeless,
exactly.
you know? Like,
exactly.
Yeah. So, I don't know. But
Plus, I love going to people's houses and, like, judging the books on their bookshelf.
Oh, I love doing that. I'm like, Ayn Rand, huh? Like,
like, oh, Sarah J. Maas,
yeah,
huh?
yeah.
A Song of Dragons and Thornses or whatever.
Thorns, yeah, the fucking medieval smut or whatever they do.
Not to be so bitchy. Is that bitchy?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like I don't think it's bitchy. It's fun to, like, look at what people read. Yeah. I think it's like, I don't think you're a bad person if you have fucking medieval smut or whatever. But
I don't give a fuck.
I think it's great, actually.
The only book that I'm really, like, I'm gonna actually judge you for is if you have, like, Mein Kampf on your...
Yeah, that might be a little jarring.
Yeah,
I might have some follow-up questions, too. Like, why do you have this, you know? Because I have some weird books, for sure.
Right.
That, like, you'd be
I have
know.
the Scientology Dianetics book.
Yeah.
That I'm like, I promise this for research.
It's for fun. Yeah, like, I have the game, that one book about, like, pickup artists and stuff.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. And it looks like a Bible. Yeah, we read it. We read it on the podcast.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, that one's crazy.
Yeah, and you're like, this is not how I got Eden, by the way.
Yeah, no, this is not.
This is not in practice.
It does not work that way. It was Guitar Hero that really won Eden over, my immense Guitar Hero skills.
You know what? And I think anybody would be dropping panties for that.
Like, you play Through the Fire and the Flames on Expert?
Yeah.
I'm wet. Yeah.
I'm like, whoa.
Whoa. Shit.
Put that guitar down. Show me what those fingers do.
How fast that strum.
Yeah,
Can you strum? Hope you can strum my clit like that fucking strum bar, back up and down, back and forth. So I was at the laundromat the other day.
Yes,
as I do.
please.
And this one's not like an interesting character vibe, but like it was just a fine thing. But like, I'm there. Laundry dryers are fucking hot. Yeah. So like you're in there, you're grabbing your clothes out.
It's warm and like humid.
Yeah, you're sweaty and like. So I'm like I'm overstimulated. I'm sweating. I'm trying to fold these clothes, and there's like 3 things that are ever on the laundromat TV, and it's like the news is fine. Like, oh, okay, yeah, like the news is on.
Right.
Love when it's Judge Judy.
Love Judge Judy.
Favorite day at the laundromat when they got Judge Judy on.
Not to interrupt you, but
no, please.
You're always gonna be watching. Judge Judy is always gonna be on at like a laundromat, at like a car place.
Oh, yeah.
If I'm like getting my tires rotated or something,
Yeah.
like Judge Judy is on.
And people are eating it up.
Yeah, and like maybe like a Chinese restaurant.
Yeah, they do.
Like a quiet Chinese restaurant.
Yeah, you're gonna be watching Judge Judy
is on the TV.
True. But this time they were doing they were playing like, I swear, again, I was probably in there folding clothes for like an hour.
Sure, at least.
And the whole time it was the fucking memorial for the fucking president of the church who died, like Russell something. The guy who just died.
Of the Mormon, that's right.
The Mormon church.
That's right.
And so I'm listening to this.
Crow, or not Russell Crowe.
Russell something. Nelson, that sounds right. Yeah, because they're like Prophet Nelson. And again, it was like everybody coming up and telling fucking stories about him and like, oh, he was such a nice guy. They were all telling the same things.
Of course.
And I was literally like, I texted you and I was like, might fucking blow my shit off smooth real quick. Like, catch me Sylvia Plath in my ass into one of these dryers. Like, let's fucking...
Like, this is like already being at a laundromat. It's like, I don't know, doing your laundry sucks anyway. And then having to do it publicly, something about that.
Yeah, it's like it's humbling.
Odd. It's humbling. And then there's fucking like weird Mormon propaganda shit on the TV. You're like, oh, get me out of here.
Recipe for disaster, truly.
Yeah.
And that's, it's just the laundromat experience. Yeah. Again, normally when it's Judge Judy, I'm like, he fucking stole that car to go pick up his baby mama and you fucking crashed it and owes you $3,000 for it. Like, damn,
I love it so much. I love her so much. Have you seen, there's like a clip from this guy, I don't even know exactly what it was, and Judge Judy was reading texts that this guy had sent to this woman, and she reads it, she goes, "Girl, you thicker than a bowl of oatmeal." And the guy like does like a little point. He's like, "Well, she is."
It was true.
Judy,
gotta love Judy. Judy.
So, okay, we're a little late to spooky vibe.
We're a little late on spooky vibe.
But we're doing it anyway.
However, I've always thought that November is like, it's kind of like the carryover of spooky vibe, right?
Oh, definitely. I'm still in a spooky mood in November. Like, I still want to be watching spooky movies.
Exactly.
There's haunted houses still open.
Mm-hmm. It's still fall. The trees still look spooky. Mm-hmm. And honestly, even going into Christmas, I'm like, I love a Christmas horror movie. Krampus.
Oh, yeah. Krampus? Amazing.
One of the banger Nightmare Before Christmas is literally a crossover because they go so well together.
Yes,
like, come on.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. And I feel like Hulu is like notorious for having like a spooky movie for every holiday.
Yeah.
They have like a Thanksgiving themed spooky movie. There's like a 4th of July themed spooky movie.
Oh, yeah.
So, it's like really any holiday, really any time of year could be spooky.
I think, I feel like
that's... If you wanted it to.
It's the goth girl inside us all.
Yeah.
The big titty goth girl in your heart.
She lives within all of us.
Yeah, and I think that's beautiful.
And I would like to be living inside.
Oh, it's good. But all that to say, happy belated cult month, y'all.
Cult month.
Woo, 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 woo.
And it counts because it's only November 3rd.
Yeah.
And I was paying bills today, so...
Yeah.
Like my front of the month bills. So
it's like barely November. Yeah, it's like not even November, really.
Yeah.
I'd say, I think we're...
I think it's just like extended
timely.
October. It's October 30... Wait, it's 31st?
34th?
Yes.
It's October 34th
Never
today.
Ask me to do math.
Yeah.
Ever.
Don't ask Phoebe to do math. Don't ask Phoebe to read a Roman numeral.
Bitch, I can't. I literally can't. Like 1 through 5, fine. After that, I have no idea.
Yeah. And don't ask Phoebe to, and honestly, this one is stupid. Don't ask anybody to read military time. I don't care about it.
No, I don't care, and I refuse.
Yeah, and also
I'm
it's
sorry.
stupid. Yeah.
Listen, do I think that like a lot of other countries do things that make sense more? Sure. Like, okay, on paper, does Celsius? You know what? Actually, no. I'm not even gonna go there.
Shit.
I don't believe in it. I think Fahrenheit literally does make more sense because. I'm sorry, you're telling me, you're like, wow, I can't believe the weather's so nice, it's 12 degrees. I'm like, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it doesn't
because
compute.
If it's like I don't even know if I'm doing the right translation here, but like, okay, it's 70 degrees Fahrenheit outside. 70 degrees is like, I feel like that's a bigger number, but it's not like 100 where like, okay, 100's a big number. I know if it's 100, it's hot. 70 is like a little smaller than 100. So I'm like, that's nice. I feel like it makes sense to me.
Yeah, no, I agree.
0 degrees is like, that's fucking cold because it's 0.
It's 0.
And
it's the
0
bottom.
is low. It's bottom. It's like not as cold as it could be, but if it's colder, if you're getting into the negatives, you're like, fuck.
Yeah, like, it's
where
fucked
people
up.
in Celsius are like in the negatives all the time.
Yeah, like you're
And
just
I'm like,
living in the negatives.
I don't need, and it's like I'll be watching Great British Bake Off and they're like, set your oven to 100 degrees, and I'm like, that's not going to cook anything. That's not going to bake anything.
I'm not gonna bake a goddamn thing. Yeah, no.
I disagree. But I do see how the metric.
Metric, the metric system.
The metric system, I think I will absolutely agree.
It does make sense.
100% that's way, way, way more like efficient and definitely a smarter way to do things. Will I learn it? No.
Yeah. I've gone too long,
Way too long. Did I tell the story about how I had to measure something for Maddie? And I like didn't know. Did I tell that story?
I think you were telling. Yeah, I don't know if it was on the pod, but you were saying it was like a window thing.
Yeah. So sorry if I've said it before. Whatever. Get over it, you guys. So yeah, I was measuring the windowsill in this room because Maddie we were gonna replace the windowsill, and he was having the wood cut, and he was like, "Hey, I forgot to measure the windowsill before I left. Will you measure the windowsill for me?" And I was like, "Yeah, I can fucking do that.
Obviously,
easily, I can do that." So I measure the windowsill, and I'm like, okay, it's like 5 feet, and then like 4 little ticks after the 5 feet, or whatever. It's like 5 feet, 7 inches, and then a couple little ticks after the 7 inches. And I'm like measuring it, and I'm realizing, I'm like, oh, I don't know how to measure things, really. Like, I don't know, like, it gets into like quarters, like to 7/34 or whatever,
to the like precise accuracy that is required for what I imagine is required for woodworking.
Exactly, exactly. Where like if I am measuring something, I will literally do it that way. Where I measure it out, I'm like, okay, this is 7 feet, 10 inches, and 3 little ticks after the 10. So
centimeters,
and then
I
don't know.
Yeah.
And so then when I go in, I'll just bring my tape measure with me, and then I just do the thing. I measure. I go, oh, cool, it's 7 feet, 10 inches, and 4 little ticks.
Yeah.
Great. And so I'm texting Maddie this, and he calls me, and he's just laughing, and he's like, okay, he's like, I'm pretty sure I know what you're seeing, but let me just call you just to make sure that, like, our ideas are matching up here. And it was really funny. And then I was telling my mom this story, and she was like, I literally did the exact same thing because she's trying to have a door added in at her house because it's kind of a split level.
Yeah.
And, she like went to measure the area, and she's like, okay, it's 10 feet and blah 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 blah, and then she just calls Maddie, and she was like, I think you might just have to come over and measure this yourself because I'm realizing I don't really
I actually don't know. I don't know
like
this.
Professional measurement vibes in my head.
No, I agree. Yeah. No, I mean, and like, yeah, it's like for just around the house.
I don't need
stuff.
to know.
Yeah, like what do you need that for?
Listen, I'm a strong believer that every monogamous relationship needs one person that's good at math and one person that's good at other things.
Yeah, I think that's true. That's true.
I think you have one person that's like, the more math-brained person, than the other person that's the more like creative-brained person.
I think that's true.
Yeah.
And I think that, Eden and I were talking about this the other day. We always have like one that's like autistic and the other one that like is creative and like does music or something.
Right, yeah.
Or something along those lines.
Right, exactly, yeah.
And maybe that doesn't ring true to everybody being autistic, but like,
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Like, don't ask me to calculate the tip at the restaurant.
Yeah. I'm just going to leave money.
Yeah. Also, I think it's kind of like, if you're like doing math, it's like you're kind of an asshole.
Yeah, like just leave
what feels like a good amount. Right? Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, leave like what? Follow your heart when it comes to the tip.
Follow your heart.
Yeah.
Right? That's how I feel.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Tip with your heart,
Right.
Not your brain.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, it's good.
Okay. Well.
So, this fine October 34th, I wanted to talk about a person who has become known as one of the most wicked men to ever exist.
Whoa.
And ask the question that's on everybody's mind. I think. It's on my mind often. Was Aleister Crowley that bad?
I'm so curious. Because I don't know that much about Aleister Crowley. I know he was like, an occultist. I know he was like doing like dark magic or something, supposedly. And he was kind of like, the big deal in that realm.
That, like, era. And I mean, in that realm for sure.
And then, and in that era, he's like a big name of that era. And then, of course, I know that one song that's like, Mr. Crowley.
That's actually what the article's called.
Fuck yes. Who does that song?
Ozzy Osbourne, I think.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
That's right.
I believe so, yeah. Yeah, so I was just browsing YouTube as I do, and I was listening to a little thing about Aleister Crowley, and I was like, it's crazy because, and we'll see, I feel like I kind of have an opinion now that I've done some research, but like, see if you feel the same way. I kind of feel like he was just like a goth guy.
Okay, interesting.
In like Victorian England. And so everybody was like they were clutching their pearls because they were like, whoa, this guy's crazy.
He's dancing
right?
with the devil.
Exactly. But it was just like, he's just like goth and like, not that he's like, I mean, he was problematic as everybody was at the time.
Yeah, it's Victorian England.
It's Victorian England.
Probably
but
not
like,
a great person.
Yeah, but like, he wasn't like that crazy. And again, he gets into some weird stuff later on in his life for sure, but that'll be in part 2. Because it is a 2-parter.
Yes, which is why Taylor's going to tell his front half of the story. I'm going to chill and listen and comment. And then next time we'll do Taylor's second part, and then I will tell you guys about a cult-like experience that I had as a child.
Yeah. It's a personal story.
Cult episode, but I wanted to make some phone calls and see if there was something that if I could get anything out of making a couple of phone calls for my episode, and I ran out of time today to do the phone calls.
That would be cool.
Yeah, so
I love on the ground reporting.
Exactly. So anyway, that's kind of, I was like, well, Taylor has the 2-part thing, and then I did really want to. It would be awesome to get this in, so I just went, you know what?
Yeah, I think that's understandable. But and ass Edward. Edward Alexander Crowley. I don't know if it's Crowley or Crowley. I think you can kind of pronounce it either way.
I would just say Crowley because
I think Crowley is like more, the song. And I'll say he's like British, so I don't really care.
Yeah.
about pronouncing his name right.
British people aren't real.
Do British people deserve rights? It's up in the air.
It's up in the air. We're still like
we're still figuring
processing.
It out. Yeah.
As of right now, probably not.
I don't know. Yeah, they got some. I mean, not that we really have a whole lot of room to talk here in America, but
I'm not saying that America deserves rights either.
No,
the British got some splaining to do.
Yeah, I heard a thing the other day, and this is a tangent. Obviously, we'll get into the episode.
We will. I swear. But listen, guys.
I heard a thing. I think it was in the intro to Behind the Bastards. They were talking about the fascist takeover that we're currently living through,
experiencing. Yes,
and like they were kind of like I thought that when all of this happened, there would be like more to do other than just like wait around and like
worry.
Go to work,
exactly. And it's funny. I know we're tangenting, whatever, who cares? It's funny because I feel like, when people talk about World War II and, and so often I feel like you see liberals posting this thing of like what you're doing right now is what you would have done in World War II. And it's just funny because it's like, I agree, but also it's like, okay, but it's not like your average American could fly over to Germany in the 1940s and like start killing Nazis. Like, I'm not.
Well, and and also again, it's when you have like state level power, it's like, okay, it's like when you hear like a bunch of like street punks that are always like, oh, kill cops. And it's like, you kill one cop and you're in prison the rest of your life. Like,
or
how
you're
much are you really
just going to get shot right then?
What do you mean, right? Like, it's not, I don't know. It's that
I know.
thing where it's like, yeah, you want to like fight back, but we have such an oppressive state,
Yes,
you know?
it's like there's really, yeah,
You're like limited, yeah.
completely.
But yeah, so it's like, I was just like, yeah, I did kind of think there'd be more to do than just like keep going to work, you know?
Exactly. But here we are.
But here we fucking are, dude.
Still
like,
at work.
Still working, still crying. Yeah. Anyway, back to Mr. Crowley.
Take me away to Victorian England. Get me away from 2025 America.
So he was born on October 12th, 1875. Also,
Spooky.
making him a Libra.
Whoa.
Throwback to Charles Kirk.
Oh my God, that's right.
Who was also a Libra, yeah.
That's
and
right.
myself, for that matter. But
yeah. Did Charlie Kirk have your exact same birthday?
no, it's close. He was the
Okay.
14th. I'm the 19th.
That's right, that's right, that's right.
And he was born a little before me. I think he was
Well,
born in
yeah, I just meant
92 or something like that. So he was a little bit.
Oh wow, he's not that much older. Wasn't.
He wasn't that much older.
Oof.
Maybe 91. I don't remember exactly, but he was like a little bit older than us. But yeah, making him a Libra, like me and Charlie Kirk. He was the son of a religious man who inherited a fortune from a brewing business.
Oh.
Like brewing beer, I presume,
Okay.
or some kind of wine. I don't know. I guess you brew beer primarily,
Yeah.
but
Feels like a conflict of interest.
yeah, maybe a little bit.
I don't know. I guess maybe they were chill with alcohol back then.
Yeah, and like a lot of like sects of religion are, you know,
True.
like
Catholics be.
Catholics be drinking wine.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know, I feel like it's just like the culture we live in, you like see less of it because
I guess Mormons.
Mormons are so like,
very
you
different.
cannot drink. Whereas like, I mean, I grew up evangelical and it's like we'd have
Christians have
barbecues
drinks.
and like, yeah, my dad, the beer was flowing at the party, you know? Though Alistair, or again, his name, he's going by Edward at this point. Though Edward spoke highly of his father, he formed an aversion to Christianity, probably because you can't do whatever you want while believing in Jesus. Mm-hmm. His father died of tongue cancer when he was only 11 years old.
Woof.
Yeah. His death brought him an inheritance as well as some behavior issues at the boarding schools that he was attending. Crowley attended quite a few boarding schools in his youth until he eventually ended up at Trinity College in Cambridge.
Cambridge.
Yeah. So rough dad vibes going on.
Yeah. Tongue cancer dad.
Tongue cancer dad. Again, it's interesting because I feel like you would think he'd be more like, I hate you, dad. But he like speaks very highly of his father. So I don't know. While at university, he took an interest in mountaineering, chess, smoking, masturbating, and having sex with prostitutes. So the college experience,
I was just
you know,
gonna say.
that's the Utah college experience.
Sounds like
okay?
my college experience.
Yeah, you got mountaineering, you got smoking,
Yeah, literally.
you got masturbating, and having sex with
having
prostitutes.
sex with prostitutes.
Just dude stuff,
Yeah.
really, you know.
I was like all in it, and then the last one, I was like, well,
You're like, well, yeah.
all right. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with hiring a sex worker, but probably for Victorian England times,
I can imagine.
that vibe was probably
Yeah,
nuts.
I can imagine they treated them as like very nicely, you know, like.
No.
I would presume. Honestly, though, I feel like Alistair Crowley, like, wasn't great to women by any means, specifically ones that, like, were in a relationship with him, but he didn't seem like he was, like, overly cruel to to sex workers, you know?
Yeah.
He also fell in love with writing and poetry while at school and majored in English. It was around this time that he began going by Alistair instead of Edward or Alexander. I think he just kind of thought it sounded cooler.
I mean, it definitely does.
Yeah, which he was correct about, yeah.
I wonder where did he get that name?
I don't know, because again, his Christian name, Edward Alexander Crowley. Yeah. So Alistair, maybe it's like a spin-off of Alexander.
Yeah, it's maybe like a little squish together
Yeah.
of them, kind of.
I don't know, but
I don't know. Way
it does
sicker,
seem
though.
like it is cooler for sure. It's, yeah. He had shown some interest in spirituality, but it really took off in 1896. He also had his first homosexual encounter around this time.
Ooh.
Crowley was truly a bicon before bicons existed. and would have relationships with men and women throughout his entire life.
Fascinating. I didn't know that.
He was a bicon.
Wow.
And I mean, and this is like prime, like maybe a little bit after the like prime, like people going to prison for homosexuality and sodomy and stuff. But like, I mean, it was definitely not legal by any means. So
yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. For these
Crazy.
reasons, I will have to stand.
Yeah, we stand so far.
Yeah.
In March of 1898, he obtained copies of the Book of Black Magic and Pax and Cloud, I think is what it's called.
Okay.
Wait, Pax and Cloud Upon the Sanctuary is the title.
Oh, okay.
Which continued to open his mind to the world of magic and the occult. He was a very gifted student and all around a pretty smart person, it seems. Yet he did end up leaving school in July of that year, 1896, to pursue more like magic and kind of his own. He was finding his path in the world, you know.
I would love for like one of my homies was like, so I'm dropping out of college to pursue my magic career.
I'm gonna do magic now, but like not even like magician, but
no,
like stage magician, but like no, I'm gonna go like black magic,
and not even and it's like not even like I want to do the evil kind of magic.
I want to be evil, yeah.
I'm dropping out of college to become evil, to put my full-time focus into being evil,
into just being pretty much evil, yeah. That's like what I'm doing now.
Yeah. So hit me up on Instagram.
Yeah. The family reunion would go crazy. You're like, no, I'm just like evil
Right.
now. I don't know.
Yeah, they're like, oh, so like you were getting your master's, right? Well, I was, but yeah, I'm just evil now.
Yeah, I just decided to be evil.
I'm just decided to be evil, just full-time evil.
Oh, that's funny.
Wearing like a huge black cloak. Everyone else is in like normal little outfits. You're like in a giant black cloak with a staff.
Yeah, with a staff for sure. Yeah. He was writing poetry during this time, and his earliest work we have, or the earliest work we have from him, is a small book of verses he had written in Amsterdam. Oh. He was very well traveled, which like it was more. I mean, it's more common in Europe in general.
Yeah.
Because like they can actually go on vacation over there. But especially around that time, it was like we're holidaying in fucking Amsterdam.
Yeah, and I feel like people would. It was just very, very easy to travel to be like, I'm gonna study over here for 3 months.
Yeah, you kind of just like it was a little more accessible.
Yeah,
I don't know. But one of the lines from his little book of verses reads, "When my sick body in his love drowned, and he lies corpse-wise on me, nor will rise, though my breath shudders and my soul be dead."
Whoa.
Yeah. I know, kind of sensual.
I know.
Also,
in like a
morbid way.
Yeah. Gay, also.
Yeah, definitely gay. But like, I feel like it's a lot of it. I feel like writing doesn't hit like it used to. I don't know.
I agree.
They used to have like a way with words back in the day.
Yeah, now like the most person selling the highest amount of poem books is like Rupi Kaur, who is.
Which is like,
in my opinion, bad at poetry.
Mm-hmm. It's there's like a certain lost something. We lost something along the way. Like I know language or English is a living language, and like it changes.
It is.
But like
there used to be prose.
Yeah, they don't say things as eloquently as they used to.
No.
Yeah. Used to be prose. Now it's all cons. A month later, he got in contact and joined an organization called Golden Dawn by striking up a conversation about alchemy with Julian L. Baker.
Wow, okay.
Baker's brother-in-law got Crowley into the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, which was a group that mainly practiced spiritual development and theurgy magic.
Okay.
I'm not an expert on the ins and outs of magic by any means, so.
Listen.
But it seems that this kind of magic is attempting to connect with like a higher power, whether that's God or the universe or spirits, to perfect oneself and become one with the higher power. So like, seems very like becoming one with nature, becoming like almost like content with like your space in the universe, and like
that seems wholesome.
Yeah, it is not bad. Again, I might be butchering some of those beliefs, but that's like what I kind of seem to gather from it. But you know what won't butcher any of his beliefs? this break. Taking a little break.
Me getting another beer.
Another beer and a little piss
Yeah.
action.
Rocco Pisley.
Yeah, a little piss boy. Yeah.
Yeah, piss absorbs on all surfaces.
Big piss guy, right? I do call Chuck that a lot because he is a little piss boy.
I
He
know.
pees off. Okay. I don't know about puppies, dude, but like I take Chuck on I try to take him on like daily walks because like we don't have a yard, so dude's got to get his energy out.
For sure.
We were on a walk today. Homeboy shit 4 times.
Whoa.
4 times on this like 45-minute walk.
Oh my God.
I'm like, what are you eating?
For real.
Like, what is this?
Like, you're so tiny.
You're so small. And like, granted, like it's usually like I don't need to get into the details, but like by the end of it, there's not a lot coming out.
Yeah.
You know? And I'm like, what are you doing?
It's like, just get it all out in one go.
Yeah. Why don't you just do it all at once? Like, I don't
did.
know.
It's funny because Tonks used to. I knew she would poop 3 times every time I would walk her.
Yeah.
And
Weird.
every single time without fail.
Was it like in the same spots? Or like similar spots?
I don't know. No, I don't think so.
Interesting.
I can't like recall, but yeah, no matter what,
Interesting.
there would always be 3 poops. And eventually I just learned because I would take like a little handful of bags or whatever.
Yeah.
And then eventually I just learned it's like, well, I gotta
have 3.
Have 3.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Wild guys.
I know. But
Little
she
pups.
was way bigger, so I don't
Yeah,
know.
it made a little bit more sense, but yeah.
That's crazy.
Hoes be shitting, I
Like,
guess.
apparently.
Anyway. Break.
Run. Run.
Yeah. That's the stuff.
Delicious.
A little ASMR for you freaks out there.
Yeah, a few sick fucks.
Of course.
We always have to have something for the sick fucks.
Oh, yeah. The 6 fucks are our main demographic, I'd say.
I would agree hard with
You
that.
gotta like a little masochism to listen to our show, even on a bi-weekly basis.
It's true.
So yeah, he's Aleister Crowley. He's vibing. He joined the Golden Dawn. He's like with his people, right?
Yeah.
He's like, I'm learning about magic. I'm doing my thing. While in the order, Crowley took the name Frater Pidurabo,
Okay.
which was kind of like his personal motto as well. And he stated it translates to "Brother, I shall endure to the end."
Okay.
So
and he was going by that name?
in the order specifically,
Got you.
not
in
public, like not
sure,
in social,
Sure.
high society.
Yeah. I would say his first name change, banger.
Yeah,
Second name change, not hitting.
not hitting as hard for sure.
Yeah. Frater Glue, what is it?
Frater, let me see, is Frater, so frater, and then Perdurabo, Perdurabo.
Not loving it.
Yeah, not a big fan, but like those like secret societies and stuff, like they always love doing that shit.
Yup.
Like fake names and stuff.
Yeah, it's probably like some Latin shit.
Yeah, I'm sure. And it's just like it's just like LARPing before that had been invented, you know.
Like the Skull and Bones Society or whatever fucking
shit's
George Bush was in.
Crazy, yeah. In 1899, he purchased a home on the shore of Loch Ness
Oh my god.
named Boliskin. Boliskin, I don't know.
Sure.
And fell in love with Scottish culture, often wearing traditional Highland dress back in London.
Wow.
Crowley always had a flair for the flamboyant and the eccentric, as I think that's like people kind of know that about him.
Definitely.
If he had been born 100 years later, he'd be a theater kid, no doubt in my mind.
Yeah, absolutely.
Rip Aleister Crowley, you would have loved TikTok. Absolutely would have fucking eaten TikTok up, dude.
Oh my god, yes.
Like cosplaying the whole
Yeah.
to the nines.
Yeah. Doing like little skits. Or just
yeah.
being like, this is like, here's my spell of the day or whatever.
Spell of the day, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like video, he's like, I was out cleansing my aura and I conjured a storm. Yeah. He did publish more poetry around this time as well. Here's a portion of his work Jephthan, I think.
Okay.
Jephtha, I think maybe. I don't know. Anyway, for G.F. Kelly's drawing of I'm just going to quote this.
Okay.
I know this is an appropriate term. Drawing of a hermaphrodite. O body, pale and beautiful with sin. O breasts, with venom swollen by the snakes of passion, whose cold slaver slimes and slakes. Thy soul-consuming fevers, and within thy heart the fires of hell on earth begin. O heart, whose yearning after truth forsakes the law of love. O heart, whose ocean breaks in sterile foam against some golden skin. O thou whose body is one perfect prayer, one long regret, one agony of shame, lost in the fragrance, speeding, subtle, and rare. Up to the sky, an avenue of flame, my soul, thy body, in the same sin curled, with vivid lust annihilate the world.
Wow. I kind
Again,
of think he's a good writer.
He's really actually a good writer.
Yeah.
Like he is. I feel like there's a reason why like he is still talked about. Mm-hmm. Granted, he was like first kind of doing this stuff, but
sure. I liked the alliteration in the first little like slick and
slacking. Yeah,
love it.
I know. Yeah, kind of sick. Kind of sensual with his words.
Yeah, definitely.
A man of many words.
Truly.
Crowley moved through the lower ranks of the Golden Dawn relatively quickly. When it came time for him to graduate into the higher ranks, he was barred by homophobia by the other members of the GD. His bisexuality and hedonistic lifestyle was off-putting to a bunch of the occultists running around in robes, I suppose.
Which it's like, okay, you
You're
guys.
like, okay, yeah, chill out. Can't be part of the super cool secret group that we have inside of our
where we're literally like practicing dark magic because you're a little too gay for us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like, well, you can't join the cooler group that we have, which is like higher up than the group that you're actually a part of. Yeah, it's crazy. It goes to show how even on the outside of traditional Christian society back then, they were still beholden to societal norms.
Yeah. Are your glasses Ray-Bans?
Yeah. I know.
Just noticed.
Oh, Ray-Ban action.
Love.
I know.
Taylor got a new set of glasses, and they're, first of all, love them.
Thank
really
you.
good thick tortoise shell.
Which I really like the tortoise shell.
Love tortoise.
Mm-hmm.
But I just noticed the Ray-Bans.
Yeah, they're Ray-Bans. Which is crazy because like Ray-Ban's obviously like a great brand, and they I mean at the glasses like place they only really carry like the nice ones, which is nice to get like designer ones to have.
Yeah, they're high quality.
Yeah, but like even the Ray-Bans weren't like nearly as expensive as like I mean obviously like Versace and like
there's, like,
Gucci
Prada.
and like Prada are all like crazy expensive, but yeah, it's wild. Like I didn't know until I was like 20 that like people just ordered glasses, like kind of no-name brands off the internet, and I was like, you can get glasses for $20? What the fuck? Like my parents be spending like hundreds of dollars on my glasses, you know? Because obviously, again, they don't carry those ones like just in the glasses store. Yeah. I don't know. Wild shit.
Yeah, I just got mine off Warby Parker.
Yeah, which I love your glasses. They're so cute.
Thank you. I love them too.
Yeah. These are your first glasses in quite some time,
Long
right?
time, yeah. Because I had glasses in maybe like middle school even. And then they broke. And I was wearing those for a while. And then I just preferred
like
wearing contacts. And then I was just wearing contacts for so long. And then finally, and I don't know why I don't know. I was just wearing my contacts. I didn't think about it. And then, just recently I was like, well, I had this stint where I would be driving and I would like itch my eye and then one of my contacts would fall out. And then it's like just lost in my car. Yeah. And I'm like, I guess I just have one eye today.
Yeah, like I'm just half blind today, so sick.
So I was like, okay, I can't keep living like this.
Yeah, so that's good. I'm glad that you got some. And I'm sure it's probably nice for your eyes to not always have to have contacts
Way nicer, which I have been like taking time. Like Sunday, most of the day I wore glasses. Today I wore glasses for like half the day.
Yeah, it's probably nice, I imagine. But anyway, not one to be denied, Crowley went straight to the top by visiting one of the founders of the Golden Dawn in Paris, Samuel Mathers, who was having his own little like internal struggle with the other members of the Golden Dawn, specifically the ones in the like England branch of it, and he was looking for devout followers. Crowley promised him his full support and financial backing, obviously a part of it,
right?
Which was enough to convince Mathers to make him a higher-ranking member right then and there.
Yeah, I mean, I think that would probably
bought his way to the top.
Yeah.
It's
crazy how like the secret society, they're like so serious about their shit, and they're like, "Oh no, you can be bought in."
No, yeah, you
sure.
can. Yeah, no, you're like leader now. Yeah,
Our allegiance can be bought, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, some things never change. Crowley returned to London to pick up his his manuscripts and his new outfit for his higher position. Again, it's crazy. And was once again denied by the current members of the London Temple. So, a little bit of strife going on. This then caused Crowley and Mathers to stage a mutiny at the London Temple.
Whoa.
By breaking in, changing the locks so the other members of the London Temple couldn't get access to the building.
Whoa.
And eventually he and Mathers were evicted, and this ended his time with the Golden Dawn. And do you want to guess how old he was when all this was happening?
Oh, shit. 20.
A little bit older. He's 24.
Wow.
Which, like, he, at the age of 24, he caused a rift in one of the most prominent occultist orders in London.
Yeah, that's impressive.
And that's a good kind of, temperature of like where his life is going to go.
Exactly.
He's
here to fuck shit up.
He's here to fuck shit up. Yeah. In 1900, he began traveling and performing more rituals and magic. Crowley also began to seek out more intense experiences, pushing himself out of his comfort zone. He began seeking sexual encounters with old women and those he described as physically repulsive.
Oh.
Which, who knows? I don't know what exactly that means. Like, did they like have a birth defect, or like, I don't know, or like was he just like ugly?
Fascinating. Yeah, he's like, I want to bang grenades.
Grenades.
I was like, I'm gonna get crazier with my shit. Yeah. You know what? I don't want
It's like no baddies.
Yeah, no baddies, only grenades. I want to get.
It's true.
I want to get a little freaky with it.
He did, wanting to push his boundaries and stating that this helped him write better poetry. Which, interesting. I personally think that he was just trying to justify really being into gilfs. I think he was just a gilf guy.
Yeah.
I think he just liked gilfs.
Yeah, and that's okay.
And that's fine. You can like gilfs.
You can absolutely like gilfs.
I just think he had to come to terms with it.
Right. He just needs to accept that part of himself.
Yeah, like you don't need to pretend like you're not into gilf. Like it's like for your poetry,
like old lady. Right. He's like, whoa, this is for research.
True. It's okay to like Grand Nussy, And who doesn't every now and again?
I mean, listen.
Yeah. See a hot grandma?
Yeah.
Come on.
Sigourney Weaver?
Yeah. Fucking Jamie Lee Curtis has been talk of the town as of late. Mm-hmm. Mommy milkers, right?
Gillian Anderson?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Oh my gosh. You were telling me you were watching X-Files the other night.
I was watching X-Files the other night. I was home alone and I was like, I want a little like spooky, but like something I don't have to be too focused in on.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Best, dude.
Loved it.
It's so good. I love the X-Files. I also love how Fox Mulder is actually a lunatic. Like he is willing to endanger himself and the lives of others.
And like everybody else.
For the sake of proving aliens exist.
Yeah, he's like, this is a werewolf. And you are going to like lose a leg for me to prove to you that this is a werewolf, but it is a werewolf. Also, the episode that I was watching, it was like in Florida, in a swamp, and like a bunch of people kept disappearing. And then they found the people underground, and they were like kind of like all like passed out and wrapped up in these cocoons or whatever. And then it never really like said what it was, the monster was, but it would be like this, like a face that was in a tree with red eyes, and the red eyes would open really big, and it would go psst. And but I was like, okay, but like what is
it though?
That?
See, and I wonder if like they ran out of like well-known cryptids early on.
Yeah,
because they did like the Jersey Devil, they did like fucking Sasquatch and like all that.
Mothman.
Yeah, so like eventually they were like, let's just make some shit up.
Yeah, they're like, red eyes guy that lives in a tree is holding people hostage under the ground in Florida. That's something, right?
That's something, yeah.
Also, Florida listeners, if that's like a thing that you know about and we just are not privy
True,
to that
yeah.
information, let us know.
We don't know the East
Let
Coast
us
cryptids.
know.
And I still am very much like, we need to have a West Coast cryptid show.
Discovery Channel.
Please.
I've said it once, I'll say it again. This is money in your pocket.
Rocky Mountain Mysteries. I have the fucking name down, dude.
And that's copyrighted, and none of you can even do
you
anything
cannot
about that right
steal
now.
that,
That is ours, and it is trademarked and
Yeah.
copyrighted. And
Fucking
there's
banger.
a patent on
And
it.
there's a patent, yeah.
This would be...
It'd be
people
so
would
sick.
love this show.
Yeah, because there's so many like things that go untalked about, I feel.
Yes, and then we would go and we would on site and we would research and
Yeah.
we would like make it spooky and stuff.
Oh yeah, we could dramatize it up, yeah.
Oh, we would be so good at this.
That's what I'm saying.
And you and I would research the little history of
Exactly.
everything.
It would be so cool. And that's the
It'd be
thing is
great.
like, because like, dude, I've seen 1.5 million fucking documentaries about like Bigfoot and Mothman and like
Snore.
yeah, it's like, and again, that's why I like the mysteries vibe, because it's like we could go fucking talk about obviously like the cryptids, fucking skinwalkers and shit.
Yes.
But then we could also go like Ted Bundy's fucking cave or
The grave of emo.
yeah.
The 666 eaten by the
Exactly,
devil or whatever
yeah.
that grave is downtown.
And there's absolutely has to be more. Like
There's endless.
the Bear Lake Monster.
The Bear Lake Monster.
Is one. I'm sure Montana's got some shit going on.
Montana has plenty of shit going on.
Fucking Oregon, Washington, California.
Oh,
plenty.
Cryptids aplenty.
That's what I'm saying. It's money in the bag.
Truly, once again, Discovery Channel. We're here.
We're here. Hit us up.
You just have to send the message. We'll have everything prepared.
I'm
we need
expecting your call.
Money and like a camera crew, but
Yeah.
we'll do all the work other than that.
We could start a YouTube show.
Good.
Like our own little thing.
Yeah,
Be kind of fun.
it would be.
Yeah.
And then it'll be like Discovery Channel, greenlight us.
Greenlight us, get us on TV. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But
Plus, we're made for TV. We're both beautiful.
yeah, we're gorgeous and we have great talk
We
voices,
have
obviously.
great speaking voices. We have great banter. We're funny.
We're funny.
We're clever.
We're clever.
We're well spoken.
And again, like we can dramatize it, like, right? Like we go to a haunted place and we like have a little bickering fight because we're like, the spirits were
Oh my god.
making me like, giving me this like,
I was like
negative energy.
I was agitated
Yeah.
because of or
Real
I'll be
Zach
like,
Bagans vibe.
or I'll be like, I just felt a cold
Exactly.
feeling wash over me.
That's what I'm saying. Like we could definitely do it.
I think we'd be great. Mm-hmm. I don't even think. I know.
I know we'd be great at it. And so Discovery, hit us up.
Hit us up.
Yeah. Flag show, Discovery Plus show. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
So our boy Aleister Crowley loved secret societies, and while traveling in Mexico, he became a Freemason.
Oh,
just
wow.
like 'cause
Yeah.
he thought about it.
I mean, of course.
Yeah,
I feel like that was just a given.
yeah. Like it's like, of course he was going to do that. Mm-hmm. He and a Mexican friend as well also founded their own secret society called the Lamp of Invisible Light,
Whoa.
which it's like. Many kind of think that he started this just to see if he could like do it almost or like kind of get something, right? But it would be a precursor to what he would attempt in the future as far as like starting his own kind of stuff.
Yeah. Sick name, though.
Oh yeah, Lamp of Invisible Light.
So awesome.
So hard, dude. That's like, I don't know. Yeah, I'm surprised it's not like a novel name or something.
Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, that's an awesome name.
Yeah, no.
Or not, unfortunately. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
We'll
know.
find out.
We'll find out.
By episode 2.
On his travels, he made a stop in India to visit an old friend of his who had transitioned from occultist magic to becoming a Buddhist monk.
Wow, okay.
Aleister was exposed to yoga and breath control and many types of magic that he had never experienced before. It was a little bit of a magical explosion for him, if you could say.
Right. He was having his eat, pray, love moment.
Exactly. He was eat, praying, and loving. He was live, laughing, and loving. And it was like, I don't know. It's like, you know, when you like go to like an art show and you're like, I'm so inspired.
Yes,
Like I want to make some art, or like you
Yep.
see like a really cool band and you're like, wow, I want to go and like write music now. This is how it was for him.
Definitely. Oh, yeah. India is like his like Coachella or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Also happened to the Beatles. So
That's right. They did have like a whole India
their India stint.
era.
Well, and like, what's the? There's a term.
Yeah, I know.
What is it? India. It's like India madness or something.
Yeah,
like
something
that.
like India fever or
India
something. Where
there's a term,
people are
yeah.
like, I'm so fucking spiritual now.
Yeah. Or
like,
and it's like
I rode an elephant.
and it's like you like they say that you kind of like go crazy because of like the spiritual, I don't know, I guess presence over in India. It's like the belief behind it. I remember I listened to a podcast about it, but I can't.
I've heard about this.
But yeah, so he claims he saw that friend of his levitating at one point,
Holy
which
fuck.
truly proved the powers of this Buddhist magic to him.
Right.
Yeah. So he was, and again, whether or not this is like actually happened, it was very profound.
Yeah.
to
You know, I've
Alistair.
seen someone levitate as well. And his name was Chris
Chris
Angel.
I watched a video about him and David Blaine the other day.
Oh my God.
And how like Chris Angel was like always trying to be like better than David Blaine, right?
Yes.
And the end. I should draw. I'll on the next break. I'll check the YouTube channel. But
Amazing.
the like stinger line of it, like the end of the video, he was like, the YouTuber that was making the video was like, it's he's like, it's sad that someone that you always considered your rival never really thought of you as one. And I was like, oh shit, dude.
Damn.
But it's true. Yeah. David Blaine not once ever said anything about Chris Angel.
David Blaine's like, Chris who?
Yeah. Excuse me.
When I went to see David Blaine, when I was not David Blaine, excuse me. Wow. Just
Freudian
goes to
slip.
show.
Yeah.
When I went to see Chris Angel, when I was in Vegas, I was like 15.
That's crazy.
And because I loved Chris Angel.
I mean, he was
loved
like,
him.
he was goth boyfriend.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. I thought he was
Yeah.
like so hot because he had like long, stringy black hair. And,
Yeah, and like he was like
tattoos.
relatively built. Like he was like, I think he had like
he had like a good body,
Yeah.
and he was like piercings and like tattoos and wore like leather jackets. Anyway, I was in love with him. We went to go see him in Vegas, and I was like, he's gonna levitate me. He is going to levitate me. I can't fucking wait. And then most of the show was like him like hitting on girls in the crowd.
Whoa.
It was fucking weird.
That is weird.
It was such a letdown.
Especially because I feel like his fan base couldn't have been much older than you at the time, right?
Probably
and
not.
where you were 15?
Probably like maybe like 15 to like college girls.
Yeah.
And
I
it
don't
was definitely
know.
kind of creepy. And I didn't see any levitating.
Yeah.
I like felt it in my bones. I was like, I'm going to get levitated.
Yeah. Well, not to accuse Chris Angel of anything. I don't know that he's done anything bad.
J'accuse.
Also, while in India, he joined an expedition to climb K2. Bet you forgot about that. Mountaineer guy. Loves climbing mountains.
Wow. Oh, that's right. Then
Yeah.
you dropped that at the beginning. That's right.
Yeah, and I don't know if I put this in here, but like he had like a really like when he was in college, like he could have been like a professional chess player. He was like really good at chess.
You did say that he was into chess.
Yeah, like,
damn, that's crazy.
He like was really good at. Again, he's like really smart actually.
Yeah. What is K2? Just like a huge mountain.
Yeah, I think it's like the second or third largest mountain.
Okay.
Because there's Everest, I think Kilimanjaro. Maybe Kilimanjaro's the third and K2's the second or something like that. But
Anyway,
it's a real tall
big
mountain.
deal.
Yeah, big deal. Oh yeah, okay. The second highest mountain in the world.
Oh, hello.
Crowley was an experienced mountaineer at this point, and his group did set an altitude record at the time of 20,000 feet.
Wow.
While on the climb, but did not make it to the summit. Which is like crazy that like randomly Aleister Crowley set the record for the highest altitude at this time.
Funny. And that's like not even the most interesting thing.
It's
about
not even the
him.
most interesting thing he ever did.
Like it's like I wouldn't have ever even known that.
It's so weird that he's just like also randomly like making
incredible mountaineer.
like making like mountain records.
Yeah.
But it was reported that Crowley did not work well with the other climbers, and at one point pulled a pistol on one of his team members. This was the first mark against him as a climber, showing that he would crack under the pressure,
Right.
Which, yeah, I've read Into Thin Air. That shit's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
That, like, it's crazy how there's
Mountain
just, like,
crazies.
fucking bodies everywhere on those mountains.
listen, Maddie and I have talked about this. You could not pay me to ever even begin to want to climb Mount Everest, because I think Maddie had like watched a documentary about Everest or something and was like, I come home and he's like, would you ever climb Mount Everest? And I'm like, fuck no, not ever.
No.
I wouldn't even start thinking about that. And he was like, I absolutely would. And or no, I think he read a book. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But he was like, I'm like, yeah, I think it just feels like suffering the whole time.
Yeah.
The whole experience seems so uncomfortable. You're freezing. You feel like you're going to die. There is people dying all around you. You're just like suffering the entire time. And Maddie goes, yeah.
I know. That's the point.
I was like,
which like, yeah, I guess it's cool. Like, I don't know. Like, I imagine like getting to the summit, right? Like being up there, you'd be like, wow, this is crazy.
probably would be incredible.
And like, you could say like, yeah, I climbed Everest. Sure. But like, it's
I don't
just
wanna
like,
suffer.
it's months of just like agony.
The worst.
The worst. Yeah.
And I just like, I feel like I suffer enough in my daily life. I'm not going to go like do something that I know is going to be so miserable by choice.
I'm shivering when it's 40 degrees outside.
Oh, literally.
Like I can't handle this like negative fucking 50 degree.
And you cannot escape
more,
it.
I'm sure. Like it's crazy. Yeah.
And you're also like exerting the most energy you possibly can. And you need to bring oxygen canisters with you because the air is so thin you can't breathe.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm
It's
good
like,
on the ground.
I think often about like, because like Aiden and I both like the apartment to be like chillier, you know? Mm-hmm. So we'll like wake up in the morning having like had the heat off and I'm like, oh, it's cold, right? And I'll, turn the heat on or whatever. And I'm like, man, they must have sucked to live before heaters existed. Like you were just raw dogging the elements with like a fire.
Awful.
That sounds awful.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? What do you mean?
Like, I went to this church in Prague that was like this very ancient, beautiful church. And it's all made of stone and whatever. It's all medievally. And it was, I think, like late February. So it's like, I think 40s
so
probably.
Pretty chilly, yeah.
It's cold, but it's not like freezing. I wanted to die the entire time I was inside of this church. It was so fucking cold. And I'm like, and people were diehard for being at church, especially back then. I was like, there's no way. There's no way.
Yeah, how did you just do this?
Like, I guess maybe you're wearing like wool or something.
Yeah, I'm sure you're wearing warm stuff.
But still, I mean, that doesn't cut it all the time, though.
No.
Plus, you're going to be, church is like 5 fucking hours back then.
Yeah.
It's Catholic church. Takes forever.
Lots of standing. That's why they stand so much.
Well, yeah, you got to move your. That's why they're doing all the standing and the kneeling, the standing and the kneeling. You got to like do exercise to keep your body warm because otherwise you're gonna like get hypothermia and lose your toes.
You ever gone to a midnight mass?
No, I've never been to Catholic mass ever. Which is maybe because my mom grew up Catholic. She was like
no.
Yeah. But I have been curious. I do think it would just be kind of it might be kind of cool to go to one in like Europe where they take Catholicism like real fucking
way more seriously,
like in Italy or something.
Yeah, I was talking to Eden about it because I've never been. We were talking about like I've never been inside like a Mormon temple.
Strangely enough, I have.
Yeah, well, and I know you could go to like an open house or whatever because they
That's
do
what
those.
I was at.
But,
I got to see all the special rooms,
but and then Eden was like, "Have you been to like?" She was like, I think she had said, she's like, I want to check out like a midnight mass or something. And I was like, oh, I have been to one of those. I was a child and I fell asleep, but
yeah,
because I think it was like a Christmas Eve midnight mass.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
We could all go to the Madeleine.
Yeah,
that would be fun.
That would be really cool.
It's
and
a beautiful church.
And honestly, like cathedrals are like so much prettier than like.
Oh, they rock.
A Mormon temple, like...
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
The Catholics knew what they were doing. Because if I was, like, a peasant or even, 1920s or whatever person, and I walk into a Catholic church, like a cathedral, especially, again, like in Europe, I would be like, well, these guys know what the fuck is up. There's like, jewels and shit everywhere.
Yeah, this is beautiful.
Yeah, like, I'm in. I would be like, I'm coming.
Yeah, God's fucking real and he's here.
Yeah, shit is encrusted in gold. So obviously, I would be like, this is a place to be, I think.
True, yeah. So yeah, he climbs K2, sets a fucking
does
altitude
insane
route.
At it for no reason.
Does sick, but again, kind of a little crack there. He's like not good under pressure.
Yeah, pulls a pistol out.
Yeah, After his time in India, he returned to Paris to pick up some of his personal items from Mathers, the Golden Dawn leader guy.
Yes.
The meeting turned sour, I assume because Mathers was like, I don't want to give you back the stuff. Something happened, right? Crowley believed that Mathers was using magic against him.
Oh, boy.
He claimed that Mathers sent, and I quote, a vampire sorceress to attack and kill him.
Oh, my God. Wow.
According to Crowley, it was an old woman who asked him to join her for tea, and then she changed into a young woman who wanted to seduce him. He overpowered her using his own magic. And like got away, I guess.
Sure.
He cheekily commented years later that under different circumstances, he would have seduced the old woman.
Of course.
Once again, proving that our guy loved gilfs. Loves gilfs.
Loves them. I think maybe he just like accidentally ate some bread infected with ergot that night.
He's gotta, right? Yeah.
Bit.
Like he like drank a bad batch of absinthe.
Yeah,
and was,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
fucking on some shit.
And he just like starts like fighting this old lady.
She's a young woman. She's a vampire.
She's a vampire.
Which is wild. Yeah, I don't know what made it her a
vampire
but
sorceress.
a vampire sorceress.
That's
yeah,
kind of sick.
It's fucking tight.
I would love to know like what magic he used to like escape her clutches.
Yeah, I have no idea. It doesn't really go into it, but he just said magic. And again, like I mean, you know, clearly that didn't happen. At least not to the extent that he explains it. But
no.
So I don't know if he would ever even like say what magic he used, right? Like, you know, it's like I was listening to a podcast this week. It was the Dollop. Shout out. Love that show. And they were talking about Mike Lindell.
Okay.
He's the Christian My Pillow guy.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
And like the host of the show read like his book, and he was like telling all of the stories and stuff, and he's like, man, wish any of these were real because this is all bullshit.
Right. It's like it'd be really tight if this was true.
Yeah. Because he's definitely got that like Christian, like was addicted to crack,
exactly.
Like, you know, that like redemption story.
Classic.
Gotta turn the
classic.
There we go. There we are.
Everything's going smooth.
Oh, it's smooth. Love smooth. In August of 1903, Crowley married Rose Edith Kelly, a friend of his, to prevent her from having to enter an arranged marriage that she did not want to be in. So I guess that's kind of a based point, right? Though it was transactional at first, and her family was not juiced about it.
Yeah.
He did end up falling in love with Rose, and he wrote several poems during this time. This is the first line of one of his works. Rose of the world, red glory of the secret heart of love, red flame, rose red, most subtly curled, into its own infinite flower, all flowers above, its flower in its own perfumed passion, its faint sweet passion, folded and furled, in flower fashion, and my deep spirit taking its pure part of that voluptuous heart of hidden happiness. Yeah, nice. I guess first stanza, I should say.
Yeah,
but.
I would say so far my least favorite.
Yeah. He was kind of in his lover boy era here. Like he was,
for sure.
Because like it's reported that he was like kind of like domesticated for a sec. Like he was like really into like the family vibe, right? Like
he had his hoe phase, and now he's like settling down and writing love poems, which like I feel like, you know, a lot of people will agree. It's like your favorite like musical artist will be like really depressed for a long time and just be releasing bangers,
dude.
Then they like are well adjusted and having a happy life, and you're like, I mean, I'm glad for you, but your music sucks.
Yeah, you're like, you're not writing like you used to.
Yeah. Like I'm not true. Like depressed and crying in my car listening to this.
It's true. It's like when Lord's new album came out.
That's the example I was thinking about.
Yeah. Well, Eden and I were listening to it, and I was like, these songs aren't like hitting for me.
It doesn't hit as hard.
Yeah, and I was like, and granted, I'm not a girl who's crying in my car alone, because I feel like that's when Lord hits the hardest.
Oh, completely.
Yeah. But however, I was like, I don't feel the same.
Yeah.
Not a bad album by any means.
I was just gonna say, it's not that it's a bad album. It's just that like what I wanted from Lorde is like, I want to be a girl crying alone in my car in the Target parking lot, listening to this song.
Yeah, no, I think that's fair, and I think that all the women in the audience deserve that.
Thank you.
I would say.
I agree.
Big, big.
Girlies meet up to. We don't talk to each other at all. We're just all parked in the Target parking lot at the same time, crying, listening to old Lorde music.
That's some like COVID shit.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's like a COVID era like rave or whatever. Is like everybody come and sit separately in your car and listen to this music.
I think we did that. We all sat on like the trunks of our cars, like in a parking lot, and ate like burgers or something.
That did heal my soul.
That was really nice.
To be honest, that got me through.
I needed that. Yeah.
Fucking
holy
hell.
shit. February of 1904 was possibly the most impactful spiritual experience Crowley would ever have. He and his new wife traveled to Egypt, where Crowley had it arranged that they would be cosplaying. Obviously, that wasn't the word that they used, but cosplaying as a prince and a princess.
Okay.
Again, very extra, probably problematic, for sure.
Yeah.
Rose, who up to this point had shown no interest in Crowley's occult activities, and Alistair bribed a guard to let them have private access to the Pyramid of Giza.
Okay.
Which was just something you could do back then.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Crowley performed a ritual, and the spirit of the god Horus seems to, again, according to their record, possessed Rose.
Oh my god.
The story goes that Crowley didn't believe her at first, and the two went to a nearby museum where he asked Rose to show him Horus, and she correctly picked out a painting of the god. Again, supposedly having no knowledge of the god beforehand. The painting also happened to be exhibit 666 of the museum.
Whoa.
So you know that he was hyped about that as well. He was like, oh, dude. Yeah, dude, that's like some fucking like, you watch a scary movie with your friends in a sleepover, and then like, it's like something scratches the window and you're like, oh shit, dude.
Exactly. Or it's like those videos where they're like folding up like a $20 bill and they're like, see, it predicted 9/11.
It's true, yeah. And that just is actually fact.
That is just actually true, though.
No, for sure. On April 8th, Crowley began to hear a disembodied voice speak to him.
Oh boy.
In his rented apartment in Egypt. And he began writing down all that the voice told him.
Oh my god.
The voice said it was Awis, the messenger of Horus.
Okay.
And over the next several days, dictated what Crowley would call the Liber al vel Legis, or the Book of the Law. The ideas being presented in the book were basically like, it was like a new eon of humanity, human morality it was to come, and that Crowley would be the prophet, of course. It gave the ethos, do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law, was like the whole, I don't know, again, like the thesis of the book. Crowley also claimed it predicted World War I. He would later claim that it predicted that, because it said that there would be like fighting.
Well, I mean, when is it there?
Not a hard thing to predict.
Yeah, right.
The teaching,
he's like, there's probably going to be a war.
There's going to be a war at some point. The teachings of the book center around a person's will, and Crowley called these teachings the thelema, which is Greek for will. And to my understanding, it's basically like saying a person must find their will or like their unique purpose in life and then follow that purpose. Like,
which, like, sure,
is true, yeah. It's like, again, it's like, yeah, like purpose is maybe a better part of it, but like will being like what you're, again, yeah, like what you're meant to do or what your desires, but not like necessarily even in like a hedonistic, like, desires of the flesh, but like, you have to fulfill your will kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Is what I gathered from his teachings.
Sure.
Crowley and Rose returned to Scotland, where Rose had her first child, and their daughter has a wild name. Do you want to hear all of it?
Holy fuck, yes.
Her name was Nuit Ma Anathor Hecate Sappho Jezebel Lilith Crowley.
Jesus Christ,
Take
man.
that, Utah moms, dude.
Yeah, right? Jesus Christ, man. Of course, there's a Lilith and a fucking Jezebel in there.
Oh, of course. Yeah, there's a Jezebel. But people call her Lilith because of, holy shit, of course they did.
Plus, that's like the most like kind of normal one in there that you're like, I guess I'll do this one.
I guess you'll go by Lilith, yeah. By 1905, Crowley got bored of hanging out with his wife and his daughter. Fucking lame wife,
He's
dude.
like, tried the family thing, got that out of my system.
Pretty much, and decided to drag them across Asia with him. It is believed this trip is where his and Rose's relationship kind of soured. Like,
I'm shocked.
There was reports that like he was just like becoming really like rude and just getting distant. Like he was restless, I suppose.
Yeah,
I
he's
mean,
like, I want to get back to doing magic.
he's like, I want to do magic. I want to fuck gilfs. I want to
get some dick, bounce on some
yeah,
dick.
bounce on some dick, and having a daughter's fucking lame.
Yeah.
So that was kind of what happened. While in India, Crowley planned his own expedition of Kanchenjunga, I think is how you say it.
Okay.
Which is the third largest mountain in the world.
Oh.
Which is at some points considered harder than K2 in most regards. It is like obviously not as high, but the like actual climbing is more difficult.
Right.
Crowley already having kind of a bad reputation from his first little explosion that he had. It kind of soured his reputation in the climbing community. Gathered several team members to travel with him, and it was reported that he hired 230 local porters to help carry their 7 tons of supplies up the mountain.
Jesus.
Which, like, you gotta, like, think that it was, like, because, they're, like, fucking British aristocrats. So it's, like, you gotta think that they were, like, well, we have to have a case of cigars to take with us. Like,
exactly. And our, like, 40 pounds of tea.
Like, it's, crazy. The mountain itself was believed by the local people to house spirits and demons. So many of the porters, like, dipped halfway up. And the other team members with Crowley did not like how he treated the porters. He would berate and whip them constantly, trying to push them much past their the safe limit that a person should climb. One porter fell to his death off of the mountain, and Crowley refused to attempt to retrieve his body.
Oh my God.
So again, maybe not. Again, like I said, like problematic, like everyone was at the time.
Yeah.
The other team members thought he was being reckless, and as conditions worsened, they decided to turn back. What I gather, because like the story's a little weird. What I gather happened was they turned back while Crowley was stayed in his tent on their trek. Like he stayed in his tent that night, and they turned back to go back down the mountain. And they ran into bad weather, and one of the team member and 3 of the porters died. Crowley then descended in the morning and did not attempt to assist the rest of his team with the climb down. This was like kind of the final nail in his coffin for the mountaineering community.
Yeah.
And kind of ruined his reputation. Again, it doesn't seem like he was a bad mountaineer. He just was like a really bad like leader of a mountaineer team.
Yeah, for sure.
Another notable thing that kind of happened around this time, and maybe a little bit after this, but did you know Aleister Crowley kind of, I don't know if he coined the term, but he like popularized using magic with a K?
No.
That was Crowley, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Like he like made that a thing. Because like his whole idea was like magic is like magicians and like stage magic.
Yeah.
Whereas like magic with a K is like the real deal. That's like what we're doing
You're like
here,
actually
right?
making shit happen.
Yeah. So that's kind of an interesting
That is interesting. I
thing
didn't know that.
because I feel like they still use that to this day.
Definitely.
Like, yeah, the magic girlies. But yeah, that's what we're gonna leave off for today. Tune in next time to see what other kind of shenanigans Aleister Crowley gets into.
To see where he ends up.
And what's your opinion of him so far?
I mean, fairly chill. You know, I mean, I don't feel like he's like super evil in any type of way. I feel like he's like just seems like a guy who is a free spirit and wants to just kind of like run around and have fun.
Yeah.
But then like, you know, goes forward with like sort of, you know, the natural order of things anyway. It's like, Depp probably shouldn't have gotten married, probably shouldn't have had a kid.
Totally.
Did that anyway. Obviously was like a pretty shit dad, just kind of like a deadbeat dad, not a very good husband. Definitely didn't value the lives of like people that weren't white, which like, hello, nobody did back in the time.
Yeah, like he was a British aristocrat.
Yeah, so like, I don't know, not like a nice guy, but not like
True.
terrible.
And that's like what I found was so interesting about like at least his early life for sure, because he gets into some weird shit for sure, but like for the most part, it's like he's just like a goth guy.
Yeah, like he's just like I don't know. I mean, I feel like lots of people, especially at that time, were doing this thing where they were like traveling around and like want to like find their place. Like I feel like that's what like artists were doing. Where, like, we're going all over the world and like trying to find ourselves and yeah, like finding out all the weird little like getting into Buddhism and getting into Egyptian shit.
Like Egypt, what are they?
Egyptmania or
Egypt
whatever it was
mania
called.
in Britain, but
Yeah.
well, and like I feel like Britain, they were always like traveling around. Like fucking Agatha Christie, famous British mystery author, traveled to Egypt and then wrote Death on the Nile, her like famous Perot book or whatever.
Right.
Because it was just like common, you know. That's like what people did.
They were like, and they loved going to India.
Oh yeah.
At the time.
Yeah, they had a crazy presence in India.
Oh my god.
Yeah. But yeah, I feel like he's just like, I don't know, I guess by the standards of today, he'd just be like a weird guy.
Yeah, I feel like he was like doing what other British aristocrats were doing, but like with like a dark, twisted turn to it.
Yeah, and again, I wonder like how much of it too was like he sleeps with men, like oh my gosh, and like he hires prostitutes and like was just like not like like tons of people did, but like just wasn't hiding it, and like they were like he's the most wicked man in the world, it's like I don't know, it's just funny that he's kind of has this reputation for being like so evil, and like so far it's not really crazy,
but as of now I think he's pretty innocuous. A little taste.
Yes. For next time
coming up.
There's a Remarks alumni who's going to be joining Aleister Crowley.
Whoa.
And I know you're going to be really excited about this.
Whoa, I cannot wait. Okay.
Do you want to know who it is?
Well, yes.
You do?
Yeah.
We will get an appearance by none other than our boy, R.L. Hubbard.
What?
Yes, and that's all I can say so far.
My jaw
mainly because I don't know all of it, but
dropped.
Yeah, he does make an appearance in part 2.
Oh, wow!
Which I guess makes sense. It was like around, like early 1900s.
But you're
like crazy.
I'm like, of course they would like have a collab.
Yeah, they would collab for a second. Yeah. And that's
wow.
That's what we can look forward to next time.
Beautiful.
But
I'm psyched.
No, I'm juiced. I'm excited.
Yeah, I love this.
And I hope you are too, listener.
At home or in the car.
In the car. Cozied around a fire, one would hope. Right?
Yeah. Tis the time of year.
Tis the time of year.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I've been
season. Loving. Again, getting it like a little cold, getting under a blankie.
You're
the
wrong for
sweatshirt
that,
on.
but
yeah, I know.
Love that for you.
I know that you like it to be.
I like it to be broiling in the house.
You're a desert lizard, and that's fine.
I am.
Yeah. Gotta bake in the sun a little bit.
I do. I feel like I'm cold-blooded.
Mm-hmm.
And
I think that's
have
true.
to like sit in the sun. Yeah, like a little lizard on a rock, and like soak it in, and then my blood warms up, and I can like skitter around again.
Skitter around, and then you have to like stop again. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I think that's beautiful.
Thank you.
And you like catch flies with your.
Yeah.
Anyway, should we plug some tings and get out of here?
Let's plug them in.
Twitter.com @RemarksPod. I don't really post there all that much. I should probably start more, but
whatever.
It we're
the podcast vibe is chill these days.
The podcast vibe is chill, and we have social medias. You can definitely check them out.
Yeah.
But we don't things are hard out there, man.
Yeah, listen, we're only capable of so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go to @Remarks Podcast on Instagram. Again, I've been super slackadaisical with the posting on there. Forgive me, whatever. You can, I don't know, follow my Instagram if you want to see some fucking hair. It's @Phoebe Elise on Instagram.
Yeah. My Insta is T_Lace19. If you want to check out shows or whatever, if you're in the Salt Lake area. And
always a good time.
Yeah, and I have music available to listen to. It is just my name, Tayler Lacey. You can look that up.
Give it a listen. It'll
And
lift your spirits.
we do have a Patreon. We haven't posted even on there in a while, but it does have a pretty good back catalog of bonus episodes.
Funny shit. I would argue. I think there's some really funny stuff on there.
We will definitely be posting more on that too.
We need
so
to.
it's not, it's not over, y'all. We're just.
It's not.
It's just. We're busy.
We have so much energy for so many things.
Yeah, and like we both have full-time jobs and
and dogs
and dogs and partners
full-time
and things
partners.
like that. Like there's a lot of things going on, and again, we're kind of all coping with the fascist takeover of America.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
But
we're here still.
We're here, and we will be posting more. I assure you.
Yeah, and there will always be an episode. There's always going to be an episode happening.
Yeah. It might be a few weeks, but we get one out. We're here for you.
It's gonna come along.
Yeah.
You just sit patient, my little pretties.
Don't you worry your pretty little mind.
Don't you worry your beautiful little mind, kitten.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kitten.
Princess.
Princess.
There's going to be a new podcast episode. Oh, thanks for listening. Okay.
I love you. Bye.
I'm keeping it going while you run and pause the